Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
Hey guys, this is Ashley, founder and owner of Supernaturalaholics Anonymous, and you're listening in to the official Supernaturalaholics Anonymous podcast talk show. So I know it's been a while since I've done one of these, and I really appreciate your guys' support, waiting for me to get another one of these podcasts posted. But I am once again joined by my favorite co-host, Rachel Mama Wayward from Wayward Winchester.
Woo! What's up, guys?
How's it going, Rachel?
Going pretty good.
It really has been a while since we've done one of these.
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
So, how is hiatus treating you? I know it's, we've reached the month mark not that long ago.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm handling it a little bit better. Yeah. Been kind of putting myself out there with tons of supernatural stuff. Been updating my supernatural merchandise lately.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Anything good?
No.
Wait. So you're updating, but nothing good. Come on, there's gonna be something worth mentioning.
Okay, well, I got some buttons. I got some buttons
too. Wait, you got me a button.
Yeah, I got you a button. And
yeah.
And I have the buttons twin. So
what's that?
The same button.
Oh, okay.
Same button as you.
Oh, it's like the identical twin.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the button's twin. Yeah. So I got some buttons, and that's kind of it in the Supernaturals deck. I have stuff in mind. I just have to buy it.
Yeah. It's so expensive. Well, it gets expensive, the more stuff you get. This is a really expensive fandom.
It is, but I'm determined to get that damn pillow.
Which one? The body pillow?
Yeah, the body pillow.
Oh, I want that too.
Yes.
I want that too, but I'm still waiting on my life-size Dean.
Yeah, I told you get one for your birthday.
Yes, which is coming up here in like 2 months.
Yes, it is.
Yay! Exactly. Not yay, really, but yay!
Yeah. So, I've been doing that, and I've been watching episodes here and there.
No more blanket forts.
No more blanket fort. I gave up on the
You learned your lesson.
I did. I learned my lesson.
Say it. I, Rachel Crawford.
Learned
my lesson.
I
will not be making any more blanket forts.
It will not be making any more blanket forts.
From this point forward.
What? Hey, now, I can make a blanket boat, right? Or a blanket house, or...
A blanket boat?
Yeah.
How does one make a blanket boat?
It's you cover it. It's a blanket, but then you put like a tarp on the outside of it so you can make it float.
How would it float on a tarp? That would just make it a tent.
Okay, so I can do like multiple ones and like sew them together and then put air in it.
This is really the wrong. You're thinking of Castaway.
No, I'm thinking of a boat fort.
A blanket
boat.
This is why you're not allowed to make forts anymore, Rachel Crawford.
What am I going to do for the premiere?
Well, that's different, but no blanket forts.
No, but what am I going to do?
Don't lose your shoe.
That's hard to do.
Well, yeah, you are kind of like Sam in that respect. Yeah, you know what? I'm really hating hiatus. I just asked my manager at work the other day if it was October yet. Because I'm going through withdrawals. I haven't started my Supernatural Marathon. I keep saying I'm going to.
You might want to do that. There's like over 200 episodes.
Oh, I know. Holy crap. No, but see, I binge watch when I do marathons.
Yes.
When I do.
When you do.
No, but seriously, I binge watch, so it'd be no problem getting through the first 9 seasons, and then I gotta figure out a way how to watch the 10th season somewhere online. But yeah, hiatus is not treating me well. I've been experiencing some severe withdrawals, and I think I might need to seek some help for it.
Well, I mean, I've been kind of just picking random episodes, and the bad part is I keep picking the same episodes over and over again, and I'm like, I really should just watch the rest of the show altogether, and I usually watch it from very beginning all the way to the last episode of the current season until the premiere, but I haven't been very successful with that because remember I told you I was going to do that whole ordeal where I would watch the episode and I would write about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't started that yet.
You might want to get on that.
I know, but it seems like such a big task now because there's over 200 episodes.
I was just going to say, you just told me there's over 200 episodes, so you know.
So I might just do my marathon like normal, and then when I get around to it, go back to the episodes that I need to write about and watch them.
Yeah, but you know, it's always nice to have your go-to episodes. Sometimes you need those to take yourself away from whatever's going on and have your
Yes.
go-to episodes to pull you out of a funk. Or
Yeah.
I know you got some stuff going on right now, so it's good to have those episodes, and then you can also have your marathon at the same time.
It's true, because I mean, I do. I pick episodes, but I have to be careful about what I pick. You know, like I said, I picked Frontierland because I just felt
Everybody loves Frontierland.
Yeah, but I just felt the need to watch Dean be a big kid about the whole posse magnet thing, and, you know. And there were a couple episodes that I watched that not necessarily funny, but they were just really good episodes. But I had to not watch any episodes where they died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a gluten for punishment when it comes to that, though. Like, I guess I just love to cry.
Yeah, I cried enough, so why I stayed away from all of those.
I get it, but I mean, gosh, let's see. It's the end of June, and the season 11 premieres October 7th. We've got way too much time.
I know.
However, are we going to survive? Seriously, in Cass's name, how are we going to survive this?
Lots of ice cream.
Can have ice cream.
Oh, yes. Gluten-free ice cream? Gluten-free, sugar-free?
It has to be dairy-free, too.
Oh, dairy-free.
Yeah.
I'm sure they make it.
Supernatural style.
Yeah, Supernatural style.
Yeah, look for that.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Totally.
Cool. Well, now that we're back on the air and we're going to get back in the swing of things, let's start discussing some stuff.
Okay.
One of the members of Supernaturalaholics Anonymous actually is one of our admins, Judith.
Okay,
had
cool.
a good suggestion for us to discuss, and it would be what is our take on what season 11 is going to bring to the table.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm still stuck on the whole, like, the fruit of your nightmares, darkness coming
Right.
at them and swallowing them whole in the Impala.
Right.
And I've got that image just seared into my brain. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many different directions that the writers can take that
Oh, I
when
know.
the season 11 premieres.
Yeah.
It's like, where are we going to be?
Me personally, I think I'm the minority in this one. I personally really, really, really like Jensen's idea about when the on the premiere, when the darkness
Dissipates and stuff.
dissipates itself, and one of the Winchester brothers is gone.
I like that theory.
I do too.
Or that scenario, I guess I should say.
But like a lot of the fans are like, no, bad Jensen, no. You know, like hit him with a newspaper, no. You know, and
But I mean, come on, you start off the season with a big bang like that.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, you could have them sitting there all dazed and confused when the darkness, you know, finally clears, and it's like, okay, where do we go from here? But to have one of them missing, or what if they're both not in the Impala?
ooh, there you go.
They're both missing,
Uh-oh.
but not with each other. They're separated from each other.
Ah,
Aha. Take Jensen's idea and up it one step.
yeah. Take that, Jensen.
Yeah, Jensen, if you're never listening to this.
Well, you know, and I like that idea too. I mean, I just think that they should do something like that, just because of the fact that it's interesting and it's, you know, it gets the heart rate going, you know. But I mean, I guess everyone's just tired of the whole season after season. They have the Winchester brothers are apart from each other, you know, and I get it, you know, yeah, it has happened season after season after season, even if it's not for the whole season, or if it's just like it starts out that way and they come back together, or they're together and then they're separated, and you know, and I get it, but it just, in this case, it just makes sense, you know.
I totally agree with that. It gives it more of a dramatic punch to it.
Yeah.
you want to open it up with a bang. You left it the season 10 with a bang, so why not
Right.
open season 11 with another bang and really get the mind thinking from the beginning,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
Make us want to find out what's going to happen.
Right.
Where are those guys? Where are they? What happened, you know?
I mean, I think it would be a little lame if they both were still in the car, but I mean,
You'd be like, oh, well, that was fun.
right?
What was that? It was the darkness. What is the darkness? That's what we're going to find out this season, Sammy.
Exactly.
Just saying.
So, you know, personally, maybe I like to torture Sam, but because I'm such a Sam girl, but yet I want to torture him at the same time.
You are a gluten for punishment when it comes to that, too.
I think it would be fun if Sam was gone.
Yes, and I can see that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, wouldn't it have just as powerful of an effect if Dean was the one missing? Because the darkness was released when the mark of Cain was removed from his arm.
Aha. Yes. Yes. I could see how that would be fun too.
Yes. Both scenarios would be fun.
They would be. But I still say that Sam should be missing.
I still say both of them should be missing.
Only because
We can't decide.
I'm sorry. I could just, I could just see that happening, and then like Dean looking around and being like, Sam.
Dude, and I can see like his facial expression,
Yes.
true Dean fashion.
Yes. Exactly.
I like that. But I mean, well, think about it, because at the end of season 10, you know, during the finale, that I keep coming back to this moment, I've mentioned it several times, but when it looks like Dean's about to off Sam,
Yeah.
and then he offs Death instead, which is still questionable, but
Death ain't dead.
Death ain't dead, no. But to have the darkness clear and then Sam to be the one missing after what had almost happened to Sam,
Yeah.
and then to leave Dean in that position, I mean, that would be a killer opener.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on your side.
Okay. Good.
If we can't have both of them missing, I think I would probably go with Sam.
Woo!
Woohoo, yay
Let's-
for Sam!
Just torture Sam.
Wow, that was really easy to come to an agreement on that. I
Yeah,
was not expecting
exactly.
that one.
That was fun.
But as far as like, other than the season opener, I'm really excited to see how season 11 plays out. I mean, they set up Rowena as being the baddie for this
Right.
upcoming season, as far as like I could decipher it, which is really cool. Yeah, I still do not like Rowena, and I still want to slap the Rowena off of Rowena's face, and I don't think that's ever going to change. But I am excited to see how it all plays out.
Yeah.
Especially the whole dynamic she has with, you know, them, and also, you know, finding out what happened those last few moments, you know, Crowley's fate, if Cass is okay, that sort of thing.
Is Cass still like a zombie Cass?
I love zombie Cass. I mean, creepy as heck, but I mean,
That's what it reminded me of. It was like freaking Walking Dead, dude. I mean, it was like, whoa.
can you imagine Misha on Walking Dead? I think he should be a zombie. Dude, that's a Phantom crossover right there.
Yeah. I don't even want to think about that. No.
But it'll be really cool to see how they play it out, and
Yeah.
what obstacles come in their way and what kind of hurdles that the boys are going to have to jump over
Mhm.
this season. I mean, it just keeps getting worse every season, and it's only going to keep getting worse until the series ends. God forbid that ever happens.
Yeah. And I'm curious to know that if the darkness is going to bring out any kind of new monsters or new baddies that we haven't seen yet.
Or play into the whole theory of what Death said about the only thing that's able to combat the darkness is God and the archangels. And
Yeah.
they're going to bring that to the table, which I would think would be pretty badass, personally.
Right? Yeah.
It'd be cool to see the archangels back, or, well, some of them, yeah. But just to see the archangels come into play, and then also if they would be able to bring God into play.
Yeah.
So
Maybe we could finally lay to rest the argument of who is God.
I'm still not buying it. Let's not get me started on that, because I can go a
Okay.
whole hour on
Yeah, I know.
why
Let's
I don't
just,
think it is.
Shush.
Either way, season 11 is going to be freaking badass.
Yes, exactly.
After how they left us hanging, and I still need therapy for that.
Yeah.
Which I need to watch that again. It's been a while since I watched the finale, and
Yeah, I need to watch the finale again too. I've been trying to find a place to watch the whole season. But it's kind of hard because my computer is not the best in the world, so it doesn't play videos. So trying to get it to work.
And when's it going to be released? Is it in, shoot, I'm forgetting. They're releasing season 10 on Blu-ray and DVD.
Very soon.
Yeah. Just forgetting when.
I was thinking it was like next month or August or something like that.
I thought either July or September.
I think it's July.
It's one of
Pretty
the two.
sure, yeah, because it's usually a couple of months before the actual premiere. So, but I mean, and I would love to buy it, but it's usually super expensive when it first comes out. So
Black Friday.
Yeah, I'll definitely buy it Black Friday or ask for it for Christmas or something. But,
yeah, definitely. So moving on. You know, there's one character that we have yet to discuss, and I'm a little surprised that we haven't discussed this yet, because he is really, I mean, I know he didn't have much airtime, but he's one of my favorites, and really a favorite of the whole fandom. Papa Winchester.
Woo! Papa Winchester!
John freaking Winchester.
Hot Papa Winchester.
Puppy! But seriously, it's a touchy subject. For the fans and for Sam and Dean.
Yeah.
What's your take on Papa Winchester?
Honestly, I mean, everyone acted like he was such a bad dad, and I really don't think that he was. I think he just was doing all that he knew what he could do in this situation. I mean, he's out there trying to find out what killed his wife, but at the same time trying to protect his kids. So the only way to protect his kids is to teach them the business, you know, knowing what's out there, and doesn't want them to get harmed, so yet he teaches them what he knows. So in my opinion, I don't think that he was a bad father. I think he was just doing all that he knew what to do to keep his kids alive. You know, that's my opinion.
I agree with you to some extent. What I have to say about that is that I don't think John was a bad father on purpose. It wasn't his intent to be a bad father.
Yeah.
But he got so caught up in the whole revenge and trying to avenge Mary's death and find the Yellow Eyes that it took him over completely and made him lose sight of what he still had.
Right.
And that caused him to be neglectful. It caused him to not keep eye of the really important things, which were Sam and Dean.
Yeah.
And I mean, in some ways, yeah, that, you know what, it did make him a bad father. But it wasn't his intent, I don't think. It's just I'm trying to think of how to put it. Just rounded up, it wasn't his intent, I don't think, to be a bad father.
Right.
I think he was a good man at heart. I think he had good intentions. It's just he let it take over him. He let it consume him. His grief consumed him from the moment that he lost her.
Yeah.
And that weighed on him up to the point that, you know, he died. And in turn, it has weighed on Sam and Dean ever since. I mean, it's weighed on them since they were kids growing up.
Right.
You know, and especially Dean took on the role of father for Sam. John never really was a father for Sam. Dean, from the point in time that Dean had to carry Sam out of the house, that's when Dean became Sam's father.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think John's a bad guy. I absolutely love him. I wish we could have seen more of him. I really hope that they find a way to bring him back, like has been speculated and like Jeffrey has, you know, mentioned. But it's got to be a purpose. There has to be a purpose for why they're bringing him back. And I agree with Jeffrey on that there needs to be that purpose. But it'd be great to see him back, even if it's for a short time, to get some closure, because there never really was closure.
Not really. I mean, the last time they really saw him was when the gates of hell opened, and
in part 2 of All Hell Breaks Loose.
Yeah. That was the last time they ever saw him, and there was no word spoken. It was just simply they looked at each other,
but it also kind of left it open.
Yeah, exactly. So, which gives them a lot of room to bring him back.
Which, that's what I was going to say.
Considering that he went to hell, And I mean, they opened the gates of hell, but we don't really know where he went after.
I mean, you assume he went to heaven,
Yeah.
but you don't know for sure.
Right.
And plus, when you're on Supernatural, if you die, it doesn't necessarily mean you're dead forever.
It's big. You ain't dead. You ain't dead.
I mean, case in point is Sam and Dean. How many times have they died?
Hundreds.
Of course, we can't keep them dead forever until the series ends, but, I mean, so.
Yep.
That's my take on it. I like Papa Winchester.
Yeah.
And I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He is a phenomenal actor.
He is sexy.
Oh, yeah. Plus, he comes from my neck of the woods.
Oh, he comes from Washington?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He hails from Washington.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, speaking of, not to go off on a totally deep end on that, but another Supernatural actor who is from my neck of the woods.
It's Chad Lindbergh,
Chad
right?
Lindbergh, yes.
Yeah.
He grew up in Mount Vernon, which was like 30 minutes or so from where I grew up.
Yeah, I remember that.
How cool is that?
That is pretty cool.
I could have been friends with him. What the hell? I got lost in Mount Vernon. I went up to Washington a few years ago and went up to go see my cousin at her hair salon, and I got lost trying to find it. And I think I actually tweeted Chad, like, I'm lost in your hometown, but he never responded. I was really disappointed. We need to talk about that,
That
him and
sucks.
I.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool, to know that you are, from the same neck of the woods as some of these people, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
let's discuss an episode. We haven't done that in a while. I think you have one that you wanted to discuss. Which one was it?
Yeah, it was
It's from season 2.
Yeah, what is and what should never be.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that episode.
I do too.
Yeah.
I really do.
Go.
Well, I mean, I just recently watched it a couple days ago because I wanted to watch a good, lighthearted episode, but not really pertaining to do with death, really. So I picked this episode because not only is it a personal favorite, but I love seeing that side of Dean. The whole being in that reality of his mom never died. He's living a normal life. He had a normal childhood. Both him and Sam did. Sam got to do all the things he wanted, including going to grad school. Jess is still alive. And it seemed like I liked it because you could really see Dean's happiness on that aspect.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it was not perfect. His dad was still dead. But at least he was just
And
happy.
all those people that him and Sam had helped.
Oh yeah, those people were all dead.
So then you have that guilt because he's aware of what's going on, so he has that guilt on him.
Right.
But it shows Dean's desires, what he really holds dear to his heart, what he wants,
Yeah.
what he always longed for and never got to have because it was robbed from him.
Yeah.
So I really like that aspect of the episode.
Yeah, and I mean, like, he was just so happy from eating a sandwich from his mom to which she had
Mowing the freaking lawn.
Yeah, the mowing the lawn. Like,
You never see somebody so happy to mow a lawn before.
and dating a normal chick, being in a monogamous relationship,
Which is very unusual for Dean Winchester.
But the fact that he was in one in that episode just shows that he truly, really does want that.
He wants normal. He doesn't want, the whole hectic, unstable hunter lifestyle. I think if it all came down to it and things could even out and settle and he wouldn't have to worry about the repercussions of not being a hunter anymore, that he would jump on the normal apple pie, white picket fence life.
Oh, yeah.
He loved it when he was with Lisa. Even though, Sam was gone and all that, and you can see that in the season 6 premiere. You can see him in his eyes and stuff that the wheels are turning in his head, that he still got his instincts and everything, but that he enjoyed that little bit of normal that he got.
Yeah, I agree. To me, that was just, like, the best part of the episode. But, like, it's kind of like part of the episode, like, it's showing him the grass is no more greener on the other side. Because I mean, yeah, he did have a few things that he really did like, but it wasn't perfect. You know, him and Sam didn't get along. You know, his dad is still dead. All these other people are dead, and he knows about it. You know?
Yeah.
So it kind of puts you in that mindset of, well, you know, yeah, life might be perfect, but, you know, you should be grateful for what you do have. And it's okay to wish things were different and have your own desires.
But sometimes if they were different doesn't mean it's better. The grass is not always greener on the other side.
It just shows you that if you were to take your life and change it, and you would see that not just that situation changes, everything else around it changes. I mean, it's been a whole lesson that had been in movies and TV shows for years, but it's true. You see that scenario, that kind of scenario over and over again, but it's just one of those things that you can throw that concept in there and it not be the same as everybody else.
Yeah.
So I personally enjoy the episode.
It is. Yeah, I like that episode too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I know what's coming up. Monster Gab! This is like my favorite time of the entire podcast.
Woo! Monster Gab!
Alright, we got two monsters or creatures, whatever, from Supernatural that we're going to discuss again.
Okay.
Alright, let's start with the one you chose, which is the...
I chose the Okami.
Woo! What is an Okami?
Well, it's an Asian monster.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Captain Obvious, for really clearing that up for us.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep better tonight knowing that.
Well, okay. All right. To be serious, it's basically like a humanoid type Japanese monster. They hunt and feed on humans.
The name actually roughly translates into wolf, kind of like Japanese wolf.
Basically, it's a Japanese werewolf. Basically, there's not
/
a whole
vampire.
Yeah, because it's got crazy teeth, like the comic book vampire, not supernatural vampire.
Yeah,
but still, I mean, and it's got like superhuman powers. I mean,
superhuman strength, superhuman agility.
Yeah.
It's a nasty little bitch.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And it's like, I mean, there's not a whole lot of information about the Okami, but I always just kind of, because the way it was just randomly thrown into the show, like, I was like, oh, well, what is an Okami? So, you know, go and look at it. And there really isn't a whole lot to it. But, I mean, what makes them a little bit more complex than a werewolf is the fact that each individual Okami has a targeted little cluster of victims, basically. Like in the one for Weekend at Bobby's, it was a single white female.
While she slept.
Yeah, while she slept.
They developed their preference of what they like to hunt.
Yeah. Ooh, I could start locking my doors.
You might want to do that.
Yeah, a single white female.
And you like to sleep.
And I like to sleep.
A lot.
Alone.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll start locking my doors.
Lock your doors, shut your windows, because the Okami are out tonight.
Yeah.
And their weakness is you can stab them like 7 times, but it has to be a bamboo dagger that was blessed by a Shinto priest.
Yeah.
Or just throw them in a wood chipper.
Yeah. Just throw them in a wood chipper.
That's
if you just happen to have a wood chipper around,
you know, just sitting off to the side, you know, just might want to dust it off a little bit and turn it on.
Like,
and just Poor Bobby in that episode. All he wanted was dessert.
Yes. And then he really had a chance with that girl until
His
the
neighbor.
wood chipper incident.
Yeah, and you can see, like, he was warming up to the idea, and then she totally said no.
That's just sad.
After the wood chipper.
That's sad.
Yeah. Poor Bobby.
Poor Bobby.
He never won.
I know.
I love Bobby. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Bobby. Yeah. It's an interesting creature, though.
It is, yeah. I liked it, and it's interesting to learn about, even though there isn't a whole lot of info on it, but I kind of neat that they picked something like that didn't have a whole lot of info.
Well, I like that about Supernatural because they don't just stick to American lore. they
Yeah.
go worldwide with the lore.
Yeah.
And that's just an example. It's a Japanese creature.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's cool. Supernatural has a habit of doing that, and that's,
Yeah,
I like
totally.
that.
Totally.
Step outside the box, you think outside the box, and you can put a whole bunch of different
You
things. There's
step
so
out of
many
the box and make a
options.
circle.
What about a triangle?
Nah, I don't like triangles.
What about a hexagon?
That's too many sides.
Octagon?
That's way too many sides.
Rectangle? A square.
I like it with circle.
Look at circle.
It's a circle
Gotta be salt.
of life.
Shut up, Rachel.
Okay, what about you?
Fairies.
What?
Fight the fairies. You fight those fairies.
Those are not monsters.
It's a creature.
It's not a monster. This
Well-
is Monster Gab.
Tinkerbell ain't got nothing on this.
Well, okay, what is so scary about fairies?
Well, I mean, just think about it in that episode, right?
Yeah?
Well, they're not your little fluttery friends that are gonna take you to Never Neverland.
They drink cream and then you can just drop salt on the floor. They have to count it.
I know. Yeah, but they're nasty little bitches.
Yeah, I suppose so.
It goes back to the whole, Supernatural takes the common everyday monster, creature, lore, being, thing, whatever, and puts a whole new twist on it. Because
Okay.
when people think fairies, they think Tinkerbell.
Yes.
And these cute little things that just flutter around with their butterfly wings, and everything's happy. And
Yeah.
it's not like that in Supernatural. And I love, that they did that, and they made them a little more menacing
Yeah.
sorts. They're not positive necessarily. Plus, Dean said it best. You fight those fairies.
Okay.
Fight the fairies.
Got it.
What do you have to say about the fairies?
Just keep your wackadoo away from me.
Okay. I like it. And, yeah, he microwaved one, which was cool.
Yeah, he pizza rolled it.
That's what I was trying to go for. Yeah, pizza roll. Couldn't quite get that out, but
Yeah. You can tell I recently watched that episode too.
I need to watch that again. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Do you find those berries? Find those berries!
And he played that so well, too. Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Okay.
Word of advice for the night, guys. Fight the fairies.
Find those berries!
Fight the fairies. All right, yeah. Okay. Hey, so
So,
here's something.
okay.
Angels were brought in to Supernatural in season 4.
Yep.
And they're not your little feather friends who sit on clouds with halos playing harps all day.
Right.
They're actually big bunches of feathery douchebags.
Yeah, most of them.
So, who is your most hated feathery douchebag? And who is your most loved feathery douchebag?
Okay. My most hated? That'd be Zachariah.
Ooh.
I hate Zachariah.
Well, he's like a pimple on your face. You want to pop it. You just can't pop it.
He's a cocky little son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
And like, I don't know. I just couldn't stand his demeanor. Like he just had that literally holier than thou attitude,
Mhm.
and just I didn't like how he kept. I know he had a purpose, badgering Dean about saying yes to Michael, but like he just kind of took it overboard, and then like.
Well, he made himself boss.
Yeah. Yeah, and I didn't like that. Like, he just was taking charge, and nobody asked him to, And I hated, the whole... I still hate that, where he's like, Sam, 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 Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. Like, what the hell? I just don't like Zachariah.
Can we just slap the Zachariah off of Zachariah's face?
Yes, he would be one I would want to
Yes.
slap the Zachariah off his face.
Definitely. He is one of my most hated. Another one that I really hated, though, was Uriel.
Uriel?
Oh, that dude just rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah, what did he used to call him? Was it mud monkeys or something? In reference to humans. But he was a cocky, holier-than-thou son of a bitch, too.
Yes.
So,
I didn't like him.
not at all.
Nope.
I was actually very pleased when he got the out.
Right? And he wasn't there for very long. So yes, I agree with you on that. He's one of my most hated, but not my most hated.
Alright, and most loved.
None other than Castiel.
Gotta love me some Cass.
Yeah.
Hey, ass butt.
Hey, ass butt.
Yes. I mean, okay, I think that was pretty much a given because who doesn't like Castiel?
I love Castiel.
I can think of some people, but no names mentioned.
Yeah. Those people don't matter.
No. Everybody loves Castiel in our world.
Right.
But, well, he was our introduction to angels.
Yes. And he was so badass, too.
Oh, his entrance? Oh, dude, the lightning and the silhouette of the wings and everything is like,
they're trying to
shoot him, and he's just like walking straight through like it's nothing.
He's like freaking Terminator, man. Like,
pew,
pew, pew.
Yeah. Another one I liked, of course, who doesn't? Gabriel.
Yeah. Hello.
Who started out as the trickster, but really he was nothing more than an angel protection. So.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's one of those where you want to hate him, but you can't help but love him at the same time.
I hated him when I first saw him because he wouldn't leave Sam and Dean alone. But then, like, I warmed up.
But once you learned who he was, though, and you learned what his purpose was and his story and everything, he grows on you.
Yeah, I loved him then after that because I was like, oh, I see what's going on there. I see what you did there.
Tricky, tricky, tricky. And I really hope we see him back too. That's another one I would love to see back.
I wouldn't be surprised if we did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially with the theories coming up about season 11.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, let's see. What was the... Oh, I got a really fun one.
What?
All right, ghost facers, back off. You ain't got nothing on us. We're going to teach you all a little something. We're hunters now.
Oh.
Just work with me on this.
Okay.
Our top 5 homemade weapons are number 1.
Hula hoops with salt water.
Salt water?
Yeah.
Why salt water?
I don't know. It just seemed like it would be easier to just hula hoop through the spirits.
Well, what if one cannot hula hoop?
You could put it around your... Okay, you don't have to hula hoop through your waist. You could, like, put it on your wrist or on your ankle.
It's very versatile. You can do many things with it. You can even just swing it at them and stuff. So, yes, a hula hoop with salt.
Yes.
Number 2, a Nerf squirt gun with holy water.
Yeah.
Now, guys, when you pull out your Nerf squirt gun with holy water, make sure it is holy water and not water from the hose. You need to properly and adequately bless this water.
Yes.
There must be salt involved. There must be a cross, among other things. Otherwise, you're just going to piss whoever you're trying to squirt with the water.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so make sure it is indeed holy water.
Yes. It must be holy water.
Number 3.
I would say...
Remember, they're beginners, so we need to go easy on them. We can't bring out the big guns.
Yes. I would say a staple gun with iron staples. Like, pew, pew, pew.
And if you really are feeling, pretty confident in yourself, you can also have silver staples.
Yeah, silver staples.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
There you go. I like that.
I like that
silver
too.
instead of the steel. Because you already pretty much have the vengeful spirit thing with the hula hoop. So, yes. Steel.
See? I like that.
Staple gun.
Mm-hmm. Number 4. Now, if you find yourself up against a horde of vampires, I guess that would be a nest, but whatever, and you need some dead man's blood, but you know what? Not everybody wants to walk around carrying a syringe of dead man's blood. It kind of makes you look like a druggie.
Right.
So, instead, you're going to pull your nifty little pen out of your pocket that is filled with dead man's blood, and you're just going to jam it into the vampire's neck.
An ink pen?
But it's not ink. It's filled with dead man's blood.
Okay.
Click it, click, click, click. Like, click.
Right, and she's holding a red pen, too.
That ain't ink, honey. So yeah.
Okay.
Number 5.
Number 5. Let's see. They could have.
So we're trying to make this easy on you guys. We have a lot, but we don't want to
Right.
give you the really expert level weapons.
Right. They could have. Take a soda bottle with some. I don't know, somehow, like it's a soda bottle, and you just shake it up, and then when you throw it, it's like a grenade.
And that's not a good idea. You're thinking along the lines of a Molotov, and they're not at that level yet. We need to make this easy for them.
Crap.
Yeah.
Okay. What if it was a slingshot
Okay.
with like
Coal.
with coal? That would only work for like the anti-Santa or something.
Fudge.
You know, you could do the slingshot. Maybe some kind of rock or something that was, you know, something that can.
Rock salt.
There you go, rock salt with a slingshot.
Slingshot your rock salt.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you aren't to the level yet where we trust you to pull out the shotguns, the sawed-offs, you know, to have the salt rounds. So
Right.
we want you to get your slingshot and just, you know, slingshot some rock salt at them.
Yeah.
All right, so in
Okay.
review, guys, listen closely. I hope you have your pens and your papers out. Number 1 was the hula hoop with salt.
Yes.
Number 2 was the Nerf squirt gun with holy water. Number 3 was
I forgot.
let's hope you guys took note. Number 4 was
I forgot again.
no, it's the pen
Okay, the pen
filled
So-
with dead man's blood.
Okay, the pen filled with dead man's blood,
Yes,
and then the fifth one
was the slingshot with
was
the rock
slingshot.
salt.
Now, what the hell was number 3?
It could have been the pen.
No. Shoot.
It doesn't matter. We don't want to overwhelm you guys. You're beginners, and beginners don't need to overwhelm themselves because they get into trouble that way.
Yes.
So, yes, that would be how to.
How to?
Next time you guys decide you're going out on a hunt or you find yourselves on a hunt, pull out those items. It's a good start.
Yes.
If not, you're screwed.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
all right, moving on. Hey, so Carry On, My Wayward Son, great Kansas song, is the iconic theme song for Supernatural.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure.
And they have, well, they're so notorious on that show for playing really good music.
Yeah.
And there's so many fan favorites and stuff. For you personally, what is another song on the show that's become a favorite of yours?
Oh, that's easy. Behind Blue Eyes.
Which one's that?
That's the one where in the episode with the Book of the Damned, and Dean told Sam to burn the book, and he pretended to burn it, but he didn't really burn it.
Oh, okay.
And then at the end of the episode was him, Sam, and Charlie at the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the song that was playing during that.
Okay.
little
No, I
scene
know which
there.
one you're talking about
Yeah.
now. Yeah, that is a pretty good one.
Yeah, and they didn't use the Limp Bizkit version. They used the original version.
Mhm.
And I like that even better.
It's always best usually when they use the original
Oh,
version.
yeah.
So, for me, and I totally flailed when they played the song, and I'm trying to remember what season opener it was. If it was a season opener. Foghat, Slow Ride.
Oh, yeah, it
I-
was an opener.
I knew at some point in that show they were going to use that song.
Yeah.
I just knew it was coming, and when they finally did, it was so unbelievably perfect. Because when I hear that song, it makes me think Supernatural, and that was before they
Totally.
used it, and then they
Yeah.
used it, and it was perfect, and I fangirled so hard because I love that song.
Totally.
And yeah.
You know, and actually, when I think about it now, there's actually one more that actually tops the Behind Blue Eyes for me.
Mm-hmm.
Renegade.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that because I was about to say that
Oh, like that's actually Jared and Jensen's favorite.
too. Is it?
Yeah. They were asked that at a convention what their favorite little little song that they put in the soundtrack, and that's what they said that was their favorite sound piece on the whole, and so far in the whole series.
I can see why.
It was perfect.
Oh yeah,
you know,
it
like
was.
just the way that they played it from the beginning, and then all of they get to that pause of the song, and then Dean looks over at Sam and says, "We're screwed," and then you hear ah, da, 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 da.
I'm gonna have to clean my ears out after that.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, you're totally right though, and I think I'm gonna have to totally agree with them on that.
Yeah,
So
sweet.
All right, hey, this is another favorite part that we've started. People submitting their questions.
Oh, cool. We got people sending in questions.
Yeah,
Nice.
They submit them by email again. They're actually a little more sane this time around, unlike the ones we got last time.
Okay, because last time was a little scary.
That was a little scary. I still don't know if those were completely serious, but they were fun regardless to answer.
All right.
All right, so this first one was submitted by a girl named Katie Harrison. She asked, if you had the chance to be on the Supernatural set for a day, what would you do?
Oh, jeez.
So many possibilities. So many scenarios.
It's still a PG show, right?
Yeah.
Damn
Unfortunately.
it. Okay. Honestly, I don't know. I think I would just sit back and watch them film, and maybe it would be awesome if I got a chance to hang out in the trailer with them.
Mhm.
Just chill, downtime. See what it's like in the world of Supernatural with, just chilling between scenes and stuff. That I think that's just what I would do. I think I would just sit back and watch it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I know that the biggest thing that I would want to do is to be able to watch the whole filming process and watch the shenanigans that happen on the set, but just really get to see it before us as the fans get to see the final product.
Right.
See it from the start, the preparation, the filming. Of course, it'd probably be hard to keep my mouth shut, like, dude, you should totally do it this way instead.
Right.
And I might get kicked off the set because I don't think I'd be able to stop doing that.
Right.
But I think the biggest thing I'd want to do is just to be able to sit there and watch them film it and watch Jared and Jensen acting and really sit. And then it'd be really cool to be able to get some downtime hanging out with them while they're in between scenes or after they've wrapped up or whatever.
Yep.
So I think that'd be really cool.
Cool.
There's so many different things that we could do though on the set. I mean, I would totally probably jack some of the wardrobe.
Yeah.
And I'd probably try to jack one of the Impalas and it wouldn't get very far.
Yeah.
I would fangirl inside quite a bit.
Yes.
And then I would act cool about it on the outside though, because I'm cool like that.
Right.
So, and then I probably want to get them some coffee and be like a messenger, and I'd be their best friend.
Yeah.
So, that's what I would do.
Cool.
All right, question number 2
Number 2.
was submitted by Brianna Sherman. Imagine you crashed the Impala. How would you break the news to Dean?
Ooh. And I don't suppose running away and hiding is an option.
No, I would just lie and say that Sam did it.
You would say that Sam did it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm cool like that, and I'm too pretty to die.
But poor Sam.
Yeah, but you know how it is when him and Dean get into it, and they break up, and then they come back together, and Dean would get over it if Sam did it.
Nice.
Safest option.
Yeah.
Or I would just run away too. I'd walk the other direction, act like it never happened.
I honestly don't think I could break the news to him. I think.
You would have me break the news to him. Bitch.
Shirk. No, I think I would hide, and I think I would leave a note, I don't know, Dear Dean Winchester, sorry about the car
Okay, if you're having to refer to him as Dean Winchester, you don't know him enough to be driving his car. Dear Dean.
Yeah, but see, I didn't want him to know it was me.
Dear Dean.
Dear Dean.
No, say it like you mean it.
Okay, dear Dean.
There we go. Continue.
I'm sorry about the car.
No, you're not.
It wasn't my fault.
It was Sam's. I'm sincerely sorry
I'm sincerely sorry.
that Sam crashed your car.
No, that Sam did not crash the car. I'm sincerely sorry
You suck at lying.
that the Wendigo fell on it. Yeah.
The Wendigo fell on it?
Yeah, it fell from the tree. I shot it, it fell from the tree, and it hit the Impala, and then, yeah.
Yeah, this is why you don't get to tell Dean
No.
that you crashed the Impala.
No, 'cause I
This is
don't-
why I have to break the news to him, and that's why we're running in the other direction.
Okay.
I don't think either of us would want to tell
No.
Dean.
No.
I don't think Sam would want to tell Dean.
No.
That's why we're blaming him.
I don't want to blame Sam.
I do.
I don't.
Sam's my scapegoat.
No. I love Sam.
Mm. All right, third question. If you were on a case and had to impersonate the FBI,
Mm-hmm.
what would your agent name be? And this one was submitted by Malcolm Reynolds.
By Malcolm Reynolds,
Yeah.
huh? Awesome. Malcolm Reynolds.
Mal. Why does that name
Mal.
sound familiar?
I don't know. Mal.
Mal.
Malcolm Reynolds. Anyway,
I don't know.
okay, so my FBI
Shiny.
name. I think my FBI name would be Agent Jagger.
Agent Jagger?
Ye-
Why would you choose the name Agent Jagger?
'Cause I got the moves like Jagger. The moves like Jagger. I got the moves like Jagger.
Honey, I think your moves are broken. Really? Your name would be Agent Jagger?
Yes, Agent Jagger. Yeah.
From the FBI.
Yes, from the FBI.
Okay, but you're not going to be dancing like that when you're impersonating, right?
No.
Don't sing
No.
either.
If they question it, I'll be like, what? Be like, isn't that the name of a singer? I don't know.
I get that all the time. Yep.
What about you?
My agent name. Because, I make it a habit to impersonate the FBI on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Agent Winchester. Yeah.
Agent Winchester?
Yeah.
Could you be even more lame?
How's that lame? I mean, come on.
Dude, it's obvious.
How's it obvious? It
It'll
sounds cool.
It would be
Winchester.
obvious if you were lying.
No.
Well, if that were the case, then why doesn't Sam and Dean do Agent Winchester and Agent Winchester?
Because no, that's not how it works. That breaks the rules.
I
See, but for me, I'm not really a Winchester. But, I mean,
But if you were using the name Winchester, wouldn't that just make you
associated with Sam and Dean.
Yes.
No. Because the best way to lie is to tell the truth. Because it's going to be so crazy, they're not going to believe you.
Okay.
See, there's logic in my way of thinking.
Aha.
Yes.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
No, really.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Agent Winchester and Agent Jagger. We need to
Oh.
ask you a few questions.
Yeah. Well, yes. Agent Jagger.
That's what I said, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
I just like saying it.
She thinks she got the move like Jagger.
I got the moves like Jagger.
Well, Katie, Brianna, and Malcolm, that was the answers to your questions. We only got a few this week. So maybe next week or whatever, we'll get some more questions.
Totally.
We always enjoy answering those. It's cool to get a
Yeah. They're
take
fun.
on what people think and stuff. So that's about all the time we have for today.
Yeah.
It's great to be back recording again.
Definitely.
Life got a little hectic for a while there, so we kind of took a break. Announcements. I want to do a shout out. Supernaturalaholics Anonymous has a new admin. So
Oh,
shout out
yeah.
to Josh.
Josh!
Pretty cool guy. We like you, Josh. You're awesome. He's doing some great work, so say hi to him on the Facebook group. Announcements. I know you recently posted on the Wayward Winchester's Facebook about restructuring the project. You might want to just explain that a little bit more now that people are signing up again.
Oh, yeah. Basically, because of all the craziness that has gone on, we've had people drop out of the project, and I'd been out of hiatus, and now I'm back. And so the best way to keep it organized would be to have everyone sign up again. This does not mean that you will lose the person that you're assigned to, as long as that person signs up too.
Yeah, as long as they're still in the project, then.
So it's just the best way for us to be able to hold it together to where we can be on the same page, and then make sure that we're not having people that dropped out and somehow in the mix of things that we had forgotten that they dropped out. I theorize that would be some of the problem why some people haven't gotten gifts. Some people have dropped out and either somehow their message did not get delivered correctly.
It got lost in the jumble.
Yeah, or they could have they could have told me right before I went to hiatus, and I wasn't really in the right mindset. So this is just the best way to do it. To everybody just sign up again.
So as it stands, as of right now, the project is still a go.
Oh yeah.
But, all right. I think that's the only announcement that I really had too. Not much is going on new-wise at Supernaturalaholics Anonymous. We're going to be starting the appreciation posts at the first of the month.
Cool.
Get some new features going on. If you guys have any suggestions of what you'd like to see on the group, you can either send me a private message or even, just suggest it outright. We're always taking suggestions, and we want to know what you guys like and what you want to see most, and we'll go from there.
Cool.
But hey, thanks for co-hosting me with me again. It's
thanks for having me.
Really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fun.
All right, guys, you know the drill. Carry on. Always keep fighting. And so.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Until next time.
Carry on my wayward son.